0, 1. Let's get started. All right, here we are. We didn't get on Twitter because for some reason they want even more money from us. But we are on the football here, and we are doing our best. The score now is 7-0, and it's not 7-0 in a way we like. It's 7-0, Texas. Wait, let me get a. Texas 7, Ravens 0. First quarter. All right.
That's will be back.
That's will return with analysis, as it were.
Here comes the Ravens.
Ravens are coming out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's not close. Let's see how Cooper Kush is doing. All right. We are watching the game. Let me go check. I have to get up now until Fez come back.
Okay.
Okay, second and 9.
Shotgun, Cooper rush, flag
down.
Good play.
Number 40. Number 40 running a procedural call against the stupid.
Hopefully it's procedural, not open. Yep. Illegal shift. Procedural. Okay, 5 yards back. Second 14.
Second and 14.
Doesn't matter across the line of scrimmage before ball is snapped. Okay. Canadian football, though, is confused. Okay, they are going 2 tight end set.
2 tight end set.
Okay, Cooper rush throws. Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers. Moving. Ooh, most of it back. Now it's going to be third and about 5.
Zay Flowers got a bunch of yards. 3rd and 5. So they're not throwing in the towel. Not just yet.
Zay is moving. Okay. I guess Ryan Stanley is out.
Ryan Stanley is also out.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Okay, got one. We're in the shotgun, Cooper rush, and Hill. So
Hill
okay.
and Cooper.
Cooper rush back. Cooper rush hits Mark Andrews. First down.
First down. Don't like it one bit, man. Come on, Ravens. You got to make a stand here. There's a flag down, though. Looks like Houston's walking back. This chair go up? I don't know. Oh, wait. All right, that's good. Illegal procedure, false start. Houston holding Houston. Send them back. Send them back. Send them back. That's right. It's against Houston. All right, I'm starting to get it right. I'm starting to figure out who's who. I got the teams right. John Madden, what would you think of this game so far? Well, Pat, the Ravens don't have everybody, but hey, you know what I'm doing? They're putting guys. See, the Ravens got guys behind guys. That's why they're still holding on here tight. They're fighting hard, and because they got guys. Ravens are guys. Ravens play like guys, so they're still holding on here in the second quarter. Outstanding analysis there, John. Okay, back to the game. All right, here's the snap at the 30. Second and 11. The short handoff up front, about 7 or 8 yards. Well, John, on that, well, Pat, on that one. See, the Ravens, they got to overcompensate because of their injuries. So Houston is trying to take advantage of it. But the Ravens got guys who can overcompensate and compensate. So that's what you get when you get with these guys. These guys aren't right in the head. That's the kind of things. That's the kind of analysis that you make a lot of money for, John, and everyone loves you. Okay, now back to the game. Okay, back to the game. 7-3. 3rd-and-3. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Come on, stop them here. 3rd-and-5. Snap out of the shotgun. Oh, excuse
me. They make me feel good a lot. And I am a tired little boy. I love. Anyone mind if I smoke? The broad in the front row with the French bread. Do you mind? And the point is, they're terrified of a perfectionist. And if a Jerry Lewis ain't gonna get a distribution deal because of some fakakta 12-year-old with the pimples on his face, who's head of the studio this week, who doesn't know from Hardly Working or The Errand Boy or Cinderfella, who only knows from Eva Braun with the Big Verheuvens or the airplane smashing. Where are you, the public, expected to find the love and the caring and the feeling and the good and the nice? And even if you did, it wouldn't be the good kind because of the difference caused by the earlier thing. Walk on, Rebecca Moore. Louis, that's a cue. You jamais walk alone. Look, when I do the cry, you do the cue. Cry, cue. You like your job? Do it.
He's a genius! Bravo! A genius! Martin Scorsese, Jerry Lewis live on the Champs-Elysees. He'll make you feel good. A lot.
All right, the donations are coming in fast and furious. All right, we are in the second quarter. It's 3rd down and 4 for the Texans. 17-3. The Texans have the ball. It is not great. All right. We just have to keep fighting. Why do we have to keep fighting? We have to keep fighting because we're a great organization. And we have a lot of injuries, but there's a lot of time left in this game, you know. It's not say this game's over. If they can get something on offense, which they can't. So it's not a realistic chance, but let's see what we can get. Touchdown for Houston. That really hurts. That hurts. This game is probably done. We're fans and we want to be optimistic. Come on. We see what we see, right? We knew that this was probably the way it would go. You know. People leaving the factory. England, 1901. I'm going to slow it down because if I speed it up, it loses the changes. Let's just hope that they don't. We're trying to brag about this site. Please don't try to say we can't do this stuff. We can go in here. That's okay. You see these people in there. Try to keep it small because we don't want to.
Actors, we can make you believe we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not. Whoops. I have no idea what these buttons do. I've never driven a stick in my life, but my heart is thrown.
See some more of this kind of stuff. Interesting. It's better. That's cool. Barcelona, 1902. That's cool. What is this? Yeah, 1902 or either way, if it was filmed in 1902, that's pretty cool that it's legit or not. Kick out of the capacity. Really hard.
Expense. We did that from really starting February 1st till now.
CSX shut down the tunnel as workers spent months cutting out the existing rails, excavating the tunnel's bed to allow for the taller loads, and laying new track over a span of 8,700 feet, or 1.6 miles. Improvements first envisioned decades ago.
From the moment that I got in, this Howard Street tunnel, double stacking at the Howard Street, seemed like this boogeyman. This idea that it's just too complicated. There's so many pieces. It's 130 years old.
It's a project that will help CSX and the port compete for more international shipping cargo, destined for the I-95 corridor.
We are going to be able to increase the number of containers through the Port of Baltimore by 160,000 per year and boost jobs by 7,300 workers. That is a very big deal.
In addition to allowing for more cargo, the bigger trains carry another benefit as well. Roads and highways taxed with additional traffic after the Key Bridge collapsed may finally see some relief.
Now we get to compete with double stack containers, as you see behind me, and the ability to take trucks off the road, hopefully congestion off the roads around Baltimore, help the port, help all the ports in the area, be able to compete and move more traffic on rail, which of course is good for the taxpayers. Good for
All right, that's all good. Is what we've run into, the brick wall. All right. Let's scroll down here. go to the halftime. And we're going to keep fighting. Listen, our fans coming in, telling us what they think. Our super chats. We aren't grifters, as you can tell. Americans, by principle and by the beliefs in democracy, a republic, cares for its people, has a safety net, backs its allies, cares more than to be cucks for a mentally disturbed but dark, magically powerful despot who just wants to satisfy his revenge ideas and his cruelty. When he had the chance to do anything, he could have changed the country so much for the better. Yet people will still, he still has his minions. That's because they are pieces. Let's face it, people who are his supporters at this point are either very cruel people or very stupid people or both, or just too frightened to think about things. Okay? All right, so the stadium is emptying out. Houston's putting in their backup quarterback. So let's hope that game runs out fast. Nobody's at the stadium now. They're all going downtown. Hopefully they go wash their sorrows out somewhere. At least help the local economy, Beautiful day. Maybe too beautiful to have sat in here for this. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the podcast. 6:50 left here, and our game's getting closer to the end. Hopefully neither team wants. Right, we're hitting 2 minutes in the Ravens game. The Ravens have only started 1-4 one other time, a year in which they finished the season 1-15. So it is not looking another play. This is the first time the Houston Texans have beaten us in their history. 0-8 before today. Okay, 43 seconds left. They might have to do one other play. The Ravens are starting to leave the field. So that's the final play. The clock is running out of the game. The Ravens have lost. The final score 44-10. Game has ended. Houston's are the victor. And we, unfortunately, are the spoils, you see. We have spoiled. Miami is still ahead 24-20. Denver is still 18-17. They're going to switch. If you're in Baltimore, they're switching to the Eagles game now. So I would go watch that. That's a cool game. And otherwise, it's been great. We're going to go out in some rock and roll music. And thank you, everybody, for watching the live stream, live Ravens Watch. Like and subscribe if you liked anything, or come back and give us another look in a more pleasant day. And we really appreciate anybody who did show up. give us a look. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the night. Watch all the football you can. Get out there, take a walk, because it's beautiful autumnal. And there's an autumnal feel in the air. All right, everybody. F MAGA. Have a great night. See you at the next episode of Late Night Baltimore.